the dream catcher. So got all of our blue beads on, and we're ready to start working the bottom. I don't have a lot of room, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to bring it out. Hopefully you guys can see me while I'm working back here, because we've got the tripod right there. My desk is actually pretty big, but it's not wide enough for the project we're doing at the moment. So we got you there, GoPro there, Dreamcatcher here, supplies over there, so we're a little booked up on space. What do you call it? Hold on, 1 second, guys. We're gonna use the wooden beads. And then we're probably gonna work next. We're gonna end the stream and probably work on the scarf I need to make either today or tomorrow. Dang, that was my last Gatorade. Now I'm bites of dust. Gatorade should sponsor me. Yeah, I can buy more Gatorades. Lots of Gatorades. No, I'm just kidding. I can buy them anyways, but it still would be cool. Alrighty, we're gonna get started. Hopefully people get on soon and don't miss the video, but it is what it is. You can see this if you missed it on YouTube. It will be on my channel. It might be a few days before it gets up because I probably have some editing to do. Alright, we're going to get to our wooden bead. We're going to do the same thing we did before. Pull out our string evenly. And we're going to just massage it in there. Now, your bead is already going to take up a bunch of space. Try not to twist your leather, because if you do, you're going to have to pull it back out and redo it like I just did. Alright, here we go. Is my leather still twisted? It is. Alright, let's try and get this in there without twisting the leather. I try and just stack them like this so that they don't twist, and then just pull through. We want to end at the bottom of this feather to give us enough room. It's okay if the leather shows through. Sometimes they'll twist naturally. I prefer not to have that happen, but it's what it is. We're definitely going to need to get some more room up here though, because I'm going to need to be able to get to hot glue gun, so why don't we rearrange? Okay, we don't need the leather anymore, so I'll just go ahead and move this back here. Move our cute little feathers we picked out. Empty Gatorade bottle. I'll probably fill that with water. Move my drink. And then these beads are no longer needed. They're really cool, but we're not going to use those ones, so just stick them in my little drawer over here. And we don't need the razor blades anymore either, so not a big deal. Let's stick those in my little drawer as well. Cleaned up. Alright, now try not to twist these up. I don't want that. Alright, now we've got our bead approximately where we want it. Let's see if we can get the dream catcher over there more. Yeah, a little bit more. Are you going to fall? No? Okay, good. Alright, now we have our bead approximately where we want it. We don't need this here either. And we're going to get our feather. I picked this one. I choose you, Pikachu. No, I'm just kidding. This one doesn't have a long enough stem, so we're going to have to trim that a little. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Well, that razor blade is a goner. Next one. There we go. Alright, now we've got this trimmed up nice and thin. You can see, use a razor blade. I prefer pocket knives, but you can use a razor blade. And just pull that off. Alright, now it should fit. And it slides right in. Beautiful. And now we take our chosen turkey feather. Some of them naturally have stains, and that is a-okay. Just adds character. We're going to pull off the end a bit so you have a nice long piece. And we're just going to try and stick that in with the turkey feather. I have to pull your turkey feather out a little to make some room. And then you pick your chicken feather, which I want the brown one. And it's not always easy getting all these guys in the same bead. Sometimes you really gotta wiggle them in. And try not to break your feather at the same time. There we go. We got our turkey feathers and our chicken feathers. That's looking nice. And I would like another chicken feather, but I don't know if I have the room. So now the bottom looks like that. I'm going to put some hot glue in here. We're going to turn it. Hot glue gun doesn't exactly reach. And stick your finger in between the feathers carefully. Get the hot glue gun in there. Try not to mess up the feather above it. Like I just did. Alright, those are glued in nicely. I'm going to let that dry and try and keep this one out of the hot glue, and we're going to give it a little massage to fix where I accidentally snagged it at. Hello, thanks for watching. Sorry about the loud noise, everyone. I went and got myself one of my coasters I made. Just a cute little Christmas coaster to set my Yeti cup on, because glass and metal makes quite the noise. So, went out and got that so that you guys don't have to hear that clinking the whole time. Ooh, still hot. Alright, if you guys don't like all the extra leather, which I prefer to keep on, you can always trim it, which I will trim a bit of it off so that it's not just hanging there and it gets to hide in the back. So I'll take my shears and just cut off a few inches, because it's best to have more than less when you're making these, because you never want to not have enough leather when you're putting on your feathers for spacing reasons. So we got that off there. It's still drying, still a bit tacky. I'm trying to keep this feather out of this feather, because when I measured, I forgot to take into account the bead. Alright, it's not tacky anymore. So now we've got the bottom. So we're going to move to this side. This side's going to be a little bit more difficult because I did not measure accordingly. Like I said, more is less sometimes. You can't add, but you can take away. Alright, we're going to go with this one. Get our wooden bead out. I did forget my waterfall music, so I am sorry about that, guys. My tablet is all charged up, but we got into a conversation last time, so I just forgot about it. Now, this is going to be harder to line up your leather once you have a bead on, because it just kind of wants to do its own little thing. So you get it lined up, I just stack them. And then massage it through that bead. And we're not going to have this go up very high just like that. Got our big feather in. We have our little feather. Ooh, I'm going to need to get out more feathers. This is definitely an interesting game to play, I will tell you. Come on, let me remove some of the feather end. No, it broke. It's okay, we can still use it. We'll just remove a bit more. Okay, so the feather end broke off, but that's okay because we're just gonna stick it in between this one and the bead. It should still go like that. That's looking mighty fine. That's backwards. Hold on. You want all your feathers facing out. And it's really hard to put these in here and not break them. So I always suggest buy extras just in case. There's our another turkey feather. Now we've got our pretty chicken feather. We're going to add in here. How many chicken feathers do I have over here? Oh, I've got like 4. Hold on, let me take a look at what I did on the bottom. Okay. Got another one go in here. It all depends on how much room you have, is how many feathers you could stick in there. I would prefer another brown feather. Let me see if I can reach it. See what we got in here. Ah, here's some beauties. There's some brown ones. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I'll get some undercoat ones shoved in there somewhere. Show a few undercoat ones in. Those are going to be beautiful. Add a nice little splash. Just ignore that. I don't know how that got in the bag. Might add those in when we're done. So we'll just set those aside. And we'll see if I can get this one in. And we want this one on top of the other two, which are super fluffy. Move your fluffy little butt. How did I even pull that off with the last one? Let me see. Okay, that doesn't look like that worked out as planned. Just pull that guy out. Put this guy on top. Now this is all just patience maneuvering your feathers where you want them to go. It's not magical, unfortunately. They don't always want to listen to you. I'll just put that one in there. There we go. I always like the bottom to be a lot more poofier. There we go. And this one I want out like that. There we go, that's beautiful. So we're going to hot glue everything in. Unfortunately, not everything makes it to the top, so we're just going to force some hot glue down that bead. Alright. And we're going to add just a touch right here. Just glue them to each other. There we go. So we're going to hold that to dry. And now we're going to carefully set it aside and go on to the last section. Oh no, that's not dry yet. Get that out of there. Just give me a second, everyone. We gotta wait for this to dry or it's going to stick to our feather, and that's no good. Hey, I got an idea. Where did it go? We'll make it dry faster. I mean, I have feathers, why not use them? And there we go. Now I can move on to the next section. Alrighty, everyone. This is the last section. Boy, not easy to get onto the art desk anymore. It's gotten so big. Just kind of gotta maneuver it. Give me a second. Don't want to be breaking our feathers. Alright. Oh, okay. That's fine. There we go. And we're down to the last section. This one is twisted. Alright. We're gonna have to do this one upside down. So, good luck to me. Because it just keeps on twisting that way for some reason. I think I messed that one up, so get it fixed. Alrighty. We got our turkey feather. And another soft turkey feather. We gotta pull his ends off. Just take your fingers and just pluck it. Alright. We're gonna slide that one right in. If it doesn't fit, it's okay. You could trim it a little. Now we got our beautiful chicken feather. I'll put that one right there. Oh, I love the way that looks. I'll just fluff the sides of it. And one more turkey feather. I love turkey feathers. They're so gorgeous. Oh, now I can't see that one, so I don't like that. We're going to put you off to the side then, so you could be seen clearly. And there we go. We got a nice little feather mirage going on over here. And now we're going to glue it. Very carefully. If your tops aren't sticking out, just add a touch of glue to the back of it. And now, the feathers kind of mush together, that's okay. Just gonna let it dry. And that is it, everyone. We are officially done with the dream catcher. I don't have room for the small little feathers. If it was a smaller dream catcher, I probably would have used those. We're not going to use those guys today. These are cute, but we're not using them today, so I'll just set them aside for the next one. Alrighty. Everyone, our final reveal. Oh, hold on, we got some leather to cut. I'll trim that up a little bit later. Now, one of our feathers got messed up from moving it around, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Alright, everyone, this is our dream catcher. She is done, and I think she is gorgeous. Got a little more showing here than I thought, because while I was making it, this was kind of like that. I probably will put a little tack of glue and just hold it in place like that. But yeah, this is our finished dream catcher, everyone. And if your feathers are just moving side to side, that's okay. They flow like the wind of a bird. But thank you for watching. We're finally done with our dream catcher. And thank you for hanging out with me through the whole process. If you do like this, like and subscribe, or hit the follow button. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe and like my videos, because we will have more fun things coming out soon. Thanks, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.